Blackbirds can be hard to tell apart. Their colors often look similar, they can look different in the sun versus the shade, and they'll also be in mixed flocks. So here are 10 common blackbird species found in the United States with tips on how to identify them. Number 1 is the red-winged blackbird. These are very common species in the US and their song is super notable. They can be found year-round in many areas, but during the breeding season they move further north. To many people, their song signals the arrival of spring. Male red-winged blackbirds have a black body, bill, and eye, with namesake red patch on their wing, which is sometimes outlined in yellow. Females are shades of brown, and can also show some orange. Red-winged blackbirds can be found in marshes, but will also be in mixed flocks in more urban areas, and will also visit backyard bird feeders. Number 2, common grackle. Common grackles are larger blackbirds that can be found in the eastern United States year-round, and then expand into the west and north during the breeding season. Males and females look similar with iridescent teal, purple, black, and olive coloration, as well as a long, thick bill and yellow eye. Common grackles are often found near water or in more urban areas, and will often be in mixed blackbird flocks. Common grackles will also visit backyard bird feeders, where they can sometimes be aggressive towards other species. Look for them high up in trees during migration, and listen for their interesting vocalizations, which accompany their presence. Number 3, brown-headed cowbird. The brown-headed cowbird can be found throughout most of the United States depending on the time of year, expanding north during the breeding season. Although they are native, brown-headed cowbirds are often disliked by many nature lovers because they are brood parasites, meaning that they will lay their eggs in the nests of other birds. The young are then raised by the other species, and will often outcompete their young for resources. Male brown-headed cowbirds have a shiny brown head and dark-colored body, while females are more gray. They can be found in mixed blackbird flocks, in more urban forest edges, and at backyard bird feeders. Number 4, great-tailed grackle. The great-tailed grackle can be found throughout much of Central America into the southwestern United States. They are larger than common grackles, and males are iridescent black, purple, and blue, and have extremely long tails. Females are chocolate brown with a lighter eyebrow and throat. Great-tailed grackles make very interesting vocalizations that, in my opinion, have an electric-sounding quality to them. They can be seen in massive flocks in their range, often covering power lines in the surrounding areas. Number 5, boat-tailed grackle. Boat-tailed grackles were once thought to be the same species as great-tailed grackles, but are now considered separate and are often found in more coastal areas of the southeastern United States. In general, boat-tailed grackles will have a dark eye, and males will be iridescent black, blue, and purple with a long tail. Females are tan brown with dark wings and tail, and facial markings. In the Gulf Coast, the range of the boat-tailed and great-tailed grackles overlap, which can cause some confusion on identifications. It was once thought that only great-tailed grackles would have a yellow eye, while boat-tailed would only have a dark eye, but genetic studies have found this isn't always true. Additionally, boat-tailed grackles make different vocalizations compared to great-tailed grackles, but there have been instances of species copying each other's calls. In general, boat-tailed grackles will be more coastal, normally with a dark eye and more rounded head. Great-tailed grackles will generally have a more blocky head and a bright yellow eye. Research is still being done on the proper identification of these overlapping species. Number 6, yellow-headed blackbird. The yellow-headed blackbird is a bird of western marshes that will move into parts of northern and central North America during migration and the breeding season. Males have an unmistakable yellow head and black body, with a white patch on their wings. Females are more brown with messy yellow on their head. Listen for the male's scratchy dun 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 song. Yellow-headed blackbirds can be seen in the marsh reeds, in the dirt, in and around marshes, and in trees. Number 7. Brewer's Blackbird. The Brewer's Blackbird can be found year-round in western North America, and expands to the south and southeast during the non-breeding season, and further north during migration and the breeding season. Breeding males are shiny black and purple with a bright yellow eye, while females are dark brown and gray with a dark eye. Brewer's blackbirds can often be seen walking on the ground, in more open fields, or in urban habitats. They may also join mixed flocks with other blackbird species. Number 8. Rusty Blackbird. The rusty blackbird can be found in the southeastern United States in winter, and then further north during migration to their breeding grounds in northern North America. Breeding males are glossy black with a bright yellow eye, thin bill, and short tail. Non-breeding males are the same glossy black with variable brown coloration that appears rusty. Females are more smooth tan brown and black. Rusty blackbirds can be seen in forested marshes, normally with other blackbirds. Listen for their vocalizations in mixed flocks, which will sound more squeaky than the red-winged blackbirds and Grackle's vocalizations. Number 9. Bronzed Cowbird. The bronzed cowbird can be found year-round in Central America and in parts of the southern and southwestern United States. They move further north in the breeding season, and in general, their range has expanded north due to increased agriculture. Adult male bronze cowbirds are black, with iridescent blue wings and a bright red eye. They also have neck feathers that they will sometimes puff up, giving them a Dracula appearance. Adult females are brown with the same red eye, while juvenile males and females have dark eyes. Bronze cowbirds are often seen in agricultural fields, in more urban areas, yards, or edge habitats. They will often be in mixed blackbird flocks. Number 10. Tricolored Blackbird. The tricolored blackbird has a very limited year-round range in California, with small breeding populations scattered in the western United States. Adult males look very similar to red-winged blackbirds, except they have a smaller red shoulder patch outlined in white instead of yellow. In some individuals, the red may not be present at all. Females are dark chocolate brown and streaked. Both males and females have a longer and thinner bill compared to red-winged blackbirds, and their vocalizations are lower pitched. Keep an eye out for these birds in marshes and fields in their limited range. Some individuals may be mixed in with red-winged blackbird flocks. In addition to these blackbirds, here are some other birds you might encounter that are black but aren't actually considered blackbirds. The European starling is a common non-native species found in the United States. Adults have iridescent purple and black feathers with a long, thin yellow bill. Starlings are known for forming large flocks that undulate, known as murmurations. Additionally, American crows are common black-colored birds, known for their classic caw vocalizations. Larger than the American crow is the common raven, which can also be seen throughout much of North America. We hope you found this video helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please consider giving us a like and subscribing for more bird and birding content. Let us know which blackbirds you've seen in the comments below, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.